Hi, everybody. I'm Cara Tyrrell. I'm the founder of Core4Parenting. And a little bit about me. Well, first of all, I'm just thrilled to be in person, seeing humans. This is amazing. I grew up in Vermont. I was born in Chester and raised there my whole life. I went away to school, came back, got married, had 2 little girls, and decided, I think I'm going to stay here and raise my family here. They're now 17 and 19 and taking on the world, and it's amazing to watch. So this did not work. Shall we try that again? Oh, it did work. Sorry. Yeah. So as you can see on the slides behind me, I'm a lifetime lover of littles. I was just kind of born with this intuitive connection to small people. And I found that I couldn't wait to be a babysitter. So at 12 years old, I decided to go find my first babysitting job. And I landed this family. They had 4 kids, okay? 2, 4, 6, and wait for it, 2 months old. And I was in absolute heaven. I was 12. I look back on that and I think to myself, what was she thinking? She still lives in town, ran into her recently, and I asked her, hey, Deb, what were you thinking? And she said, the minute I saw you with them, I knew they were safe, I knew they were loved, I knew I could trust you. It was about that time I realized that my work on this earth would always be in service to little people. I didn't know what it was going to look like exactly. Honesty, I thought it was going to be a pediatrician. That did not happen. But I did follow my babysitting path. I became a traveling nanny, and then I went away to school. And I got my degrees in American Sign Language, linguistics, and a master's degree in education, which landed me in the classroom. And I thought, yes, this is how I'm going to serve little people, with my heart and instill a love of learning in them, which was fantastic. I spent a decade in preschool and kindergarten. But year after year, I noticed these kids were coming less and less ready to learn in every area of my classroom. They knew their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, colors, numbers, absolutely. But there are 3 other vital spaces that they really need to be successful in: social emotional learning, interpersonal skill sets, physical body awareness, and control. And I saw those declining at a rapid pace, so much so that I decided to do some research. And here's what I found. 85% of foundational brain development, the literal size of your baby's brain, is done by 5 years old. Who here is a mom? We get this, right? We feel this. The other thing that I found out was only 4 out of 10 of my students were testing as ready in those 4 learning areas I just told you indicate success. We had a big problem, and I couldn't solve it as their kindergarten teacher because it was done by 5. So I quit, and I started designing Core4Parenting's curricula, a transition space for new moms, pregnancy to 5 years old, follows their age and stage of their baby, and teaches them how to be their child's best and first teacher. I did something even crazier. I went back to nannying. I had 2 tween girls at home, and I committed to work for 2 families over 9 years, the birth of their child, until they went to a traditional school setting, preschool or kindergarten. Testing my methodologies, watching happy, healthy families create Core4 connections in these 4 parent-child connection areas, and then teaching them how to see opportunities to teach their child how to practice those 4 skill sets that set them up for success in the world. And it was an amazing journey. And then the pandemic hit, and I went, it's time. It's time to take Core4 to the world. It's ready. I'm ready. And more importantly, we're about to have a much bigger problem. Pandemic babies were a bright and shining spot of wonderfulness in a very dark time. But the truth is, they have spent 2.5 years missing out on traditional learning opportunities for that really specific cognition window. That makes me really worried. So here I am. incredibly grateful to be the founder of a company that is working to solve this problem, that is working to create real intense connections inside homes. And I firmly believe that World Ready Kids will change the world. So thank you very much for listening.